Dr. Tamara Fackrell. I'm here to talk to you about the 6 communication animals. Well, let's do our review. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Here we go. So, I want you guys to turn around and we're gonna jump and do the sign of the animal that I say. Okay? Okay, we're gonna first do turtle. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Avoiding turtle. Awesome. Way to go. Okay, now we're going to do the team working swan. Turn around. 1, 2, 3. Team working swan. Way to go. Let's do another one. The demanding lion. 1, 2, 3. That's right. Demanding lion. Now we're going to do the negotiating zebra. 1, 2, 3. Negotiating zebra. Now we're going to do supporting elephant. 1, 2, 3. Supporting elephant. Way to go. Now we're going to do convincing fox. 1, 2, 3. Convincing fox. You did it. Way to go. You're starting to remember the 6 communication animals. Let's list them in order. Ready? Demanding lion. Demanding lion. Convincing fox. Convincing fox. Negotiating zebra. Negotiating zebra. Now we're going to flip over to the right side. Here they are. Team working swan. Team working swan. Supporting elephant. Supporting elephant. Avoiding turtle. Avoiding turtle. That's right, and they go in a really special order. We've talked about the first 3 books. That's the foundational series, and it teaches you about the different styles of communication. It teaches you the 6. You can see in that one, the first book is about what animals? The first book, Be a Good Listener, is about the supporting elephant and the convincing fox. Those are 3 boxes away from one another, see? Look at that. Convincing fox goes next to negotiating zebra, then team working swan, and then the 3rd box is the supporting elephant. And remember that I taught you when you're 3 boxes away, it's harder to have good communication. That's why you guys need to know skills of all 6 animals. So, what is the 2nd book about? It's about Zach the zebra, and it's about Tiffany the turtle. That's right. And guess how many boxes they are away? Well, zebra next is, what is it? It's the swan, and then it's the elephant, and then it's the turtle, 3 boxes away. So as you can see, it's harder for those guys to get along. And zebras only have 1 animal that's 3 boxes away. That is the turtle. They don't have any that's 4 or 5 boxes away. They only have the turtle that's 3 boxes away. Isn't that cool? Well, what's the next book about? The 3rd book, Overcoming the Automatic No, Being Patient, is about the team working swan, and it's about the demanding lion. Let's see how many boxes they are away. Demanding lion, and next is convincing fox, then negotiating zebra, then team working swan. Another cool thing about the swan is it only has an animal that's 3 boxes away. There's no animal that's 4 or 5 boxes away like the lion and the turtle have. There's only 3 boxes away. So the swan works good with pretty much everybody except for the demanding lion. And the zebra works pretty good with everybody except for the avoiding turtle. So that means if you are a swan, you've got to learn some lion skills. If you are a zebra, you've got to learn some turtle skills. See how it works? Now listen, I taught this to my law students. I taught at the law school for lots of years, and this is what I taught them, how to be good attorneys. And guess what? This is big people stuff taught to kids. If you learn all of these things from this video series, you're going to be so smart, you might blow your parents away with how smart you are. Because being a character education hero means that you're smart and that you are responsible for how you act, feel, and think. That's the RAFT model, and it's one of the bases for being a character education hero. Well, look at this. Every animal works best from themselves and the touching boxes. So, I want to teach you, and let's do some training. Here we go. So, if you are an team-working swan, you work best with yourself. Second best is the boxes that touch you. What are those boxes? Put on your thinking cap. Let's do the brainstorm dance. Brainstorm, brainstorm, into my mind. What ideas am I going to find? Brainstorm, brainstorm, 1, 2, 3. Lots of ideas will make me happy. Good job. So what is it? What's next to it? Well, next to the team-working swan is the supporting elephant. Next to the team-working swan is the negotiating zebra. Those are ones that they work really good with. And then, boxes away from that, they work okay with what? It's the turtle, the avoiding turtle. And this swan works okay with the convincing fox. But 3 boxes away, that's a hard one. That's the demanding lion. That's why book 3 talks about how swans can deal with lions, because it's their hard animal to deal with. But if you learn a few skills, like yes ideas and the brainstorm dance, you can get through anything. Now, let's take the convincing fox. What are the touching boxes? What is it? It's this way. It is the negotiating zebra and the demanding lion. You see, it works. The foxes work good with them. And then what's 2 boxes away? It's the team-working swan. That's the one that it works okay with. Well, the ones that the fox has a hard time with is the elephant, and 4 boxes away, the turtle. Those can be hard for foxes. So guess what? If you're a fox, you need to learn to be more like an elephant. Now here's the cool thing about being a fox and an elephant. Those are what we call the star styles. The reason that they're the star styles is because if you can learn fox skills about being determined and getting your way and the talking stick, then guess what? You can work with lions and zebras. If you can learn good listening skills and how to have a kind heart and be compassionate like an elephant, then guess what? You work good with the team-working swan and also the avoiding turtle. So, guess what? If you can be a fox and you can be an elephant, you can work with all 6 animals. So, those are some important styles to learn. Fox and elephant. Now, let's talk a little bit about the ends. That's the lion and that's the turtle. I want to tell you something special about those styles. It's called being passive-aggressive. Well, what is that? Well, passive-aggressive is when you have a combination of lion and turtle. Because sometimes when lions don't get their way, guess what happens? It's my way or it's the highway. Then there'll be a turtle. And guess what? Just the opposite. Sometimes when turtles don't get their way, and they get a lot of things, and they store up their problems, and they get anger rocks in their heart, and get resentful, what happens is they become angry. They go into being a lion, and they go into lion mode. So that's called being passive aggressive, when you have a combination of being a lion and a turtle. And it makes people confused because they don't know which animal is going to show up. Are you going to be really aggressive or are you going to be passive? Well, I'll tell you what, lions and turtles are really different. So when you see someone that's being passive aggressive, you have to think in your mind, are they more like a lion most of the time or more like a turtle most of the time? If they're more like a lion, that's somebody that you need to bring to yes ideas. If they're more like a turtle, that's someone that you need to help with their anger rocks and help them, like Tiffany, find their voice and have courage to speak. And so that's really cool about the animals, the communication animals. Another thing about being a lion and turtle that I think you should know is, guess what? When you're a lion and you're a turtle, it doesn't really have to involve other people. Lions, when you stand up for your values, you don't have to convince another person to do what you want to do. You just stand up for your values and you do the right thing. You don't have to have your friends go with you. You can leave them and do the right thing. While turtles is about being by yourself, taking a turtle time out, avoiding and not involving other people. So as you can see, the edge styles doesn't really have to involve other people. That's why those styles are so easy to learn, because it's just about you. It's about having courage to speak like a lion, and it's about controlling your mood and taking a turtle time out when you need it. To do the raft model, I am responsible for how I act, feel, and think. If you're acting a certain way, then you should take a turtle time out if it's negative and think, what am I feeling? Name it to tame it to get my smart brain back on. Or, what am I thinking? I've got to control my thoughts. I'm going to do my spelling words. So, lion and turtle are really, really easy to learn, because it just requires you. Now, the four middle styles of the convincing fox, the negotiating zebra, the team-working swan, the supporting elephant, they're different because they involve two people. They involve at least two people. You've got to talk other people into doing it with you. And so, if you're a fox, you're going to be determined to get your way. That's when it's really important to you. Or you can share and be a zebra. Or you can be creative like a swan. Or you can give the other person their way like an elephant. See how easy that is? There's all of those options to do, and you can combine those up. So let's just say that it's your sister's birthday party, and you're starting to feel a little sad because she's getting in the spotlight, and it's not fair. It's not fair because you're not getting the same treatment as her. Well, let's think about it. Being fair in that situation might be bigger. It might be the fact that on your birthday, you get to be in the spotlight. And guess what? Part of being in a family team is sharing the spotlight. That's fair, isn't it? We share the spotlight. So some days we spotlight your sister. Some days it's your brother. And some days it's you. That seems kind of fair, doesn't it? It might not be fair that day, but it's fair in the big picture. Sometimes people look at just the little picture and don't feel like it's fair. But guess what? Sometimes life isn't fair. I'm sorry to tell you that. And that's okay, because we can be creative. There's lots of different ways. Let's just think about the birthday party for your sister. And you feel like she's getting a lot of special treatment, and you're just starting to feel a little jealous. And guess what? Jealousy puts on the anger costume, and you're starting to feel a little angry. Well, we don't want you to act angry and spoil the birthday party, so you go and take a turtle time out, and you think, what did Dr. Fackrell teach me about it? Well, here's some things that I want to teach you. You can use your imagination. You can pretend at your sister's birthday party that it's your birthday too. You can pretend open the presents. There's lots of really cool things that you can do. You can also do what's called a role reversal. What's a role reversal? Well, you ask yourself, what do I want my sister to do on my birthday? It's changing up your roles. Think about when it's your birthday, what you want your sister to do. And guess what? Imaging options. Imaging options is super cool. It's when you think in your mind in the future how things are going to be great for you. So what's it going to be like on your birthday party? You can go and just take a minute and start planning it in your mind. That will make you feel like your sister's birthday party is great, and there's certain things that you'll do on your birthday party to make sure that everybody will be included. So there's lots of cool things that you can do when you start to feel and think. We can control our thinking. We can think into the future, and remember, things might not always be fair, but that's okay, because part of being a character education hero is sometimes giving people more than their fair share. That's part of it, and sometimes you take more, and sometimes they take more, and sometimes it's fair, and sometimes it's creative. It's a mixture. That's part of life. And you know what? Sometimes we go through hard things in life, and it doesn't seem fair. And one of our books even talks about that. That's book number 9. On salsa and empathy. So there's lots of things we've got to deal with to be a character education hero, and you can use all of these books to help you be a character education hero. All right, guys, it's time for me to sign out, and I want to remind you that being a character education hero makes your heart smile, and you can teach other people. So go ahead, go to ceheroes.com and download the packet that goes with this video. And then also, I want to encourage you to do the Crack the Code packet. Those are super fun. You can earn the certificate from the packet to be a character education hero. And also, the cool thing is I want to see if you can crack the code. All right, guys, I'm so excited to see with you next week because I've got lots of more great things that I'm going to teach you. Until then, please be a character education hero, and guess what? You can even email me at tamra@ceheroes.com and tell me how you've been a character education hero. I'm going to start gathering stories of my hero kids. Isn't that awesome? Okay, I would love to hear from you, and I will email you back and tell you some cool other things. All right, kids, you're amazing, and I hope you have an awesome week, and make sure to be a character education hero. Hey, kids, go to CEHeroes, that's HEROES.com, and get the packet online. And also, don't forget about the Crack the Code series. That has a really fun packet, and you have to crack the code. In that packet, you guys can learn and get a certificate to be a character education hero. There's some challenges in there, and I know that you can do it. Okay, kids, be a character education hero. Teach your friends how to be a character education hero, and I will see you next time.